The Icons Global Championship 2022 has begun, and it's time to bring you home everything Wild Rift. For today's game we've picked up a truly unique experience for you, highlighting JDG Doki on his Gragas support in the series between STM and JDG during the play-in stage. Watching this video will teach you the following on Gragas support: how to rotate, identifying your job as a champion, and the value of the reworked Ixtali Seedjar. Rotations are truly not the easiest to understand, but after breaking down JDG Doki's play, you'll be one step closer to mastering everything you need to know. Rather than sitting in lane keeping Lux's company, watch what Doki does. After spotting the current lane state of the Baron lane and realizing that there's a massive wave walking towards with Dev's Akali, Doki is ready to speed up the pace. Pay close attention to the scene. Zhengdu is holding off the next incoming wave while Lemon is trying to push the wave into the turret. That done, Doki is now rapidly approaching with Dev, who's stuck under his turret. Next up comes the swift execution. Since Doki is using the Aftershock rune, it's going to make the play the easiest if he tanks the tower by engaging in first. After the body slam connects, there's not much with Dev can do anymore, and even using any kind of summoner spell would be just a waste at this point. However, there's yet another challenger on his way as Avoinen tries to take on Jingdu, Lemon and Doki in order to soak up the big amount of experience and gold in the form of minions. But he didn't account for Doki's level-headedness, as he does what Gragas does best: tank for his teammates as they all jump Avoinen at the same time. Picture perfect execution to accelerate the game. Gragas is either a walking time bomb or a sturdy mountain that is near unkillable while constantly crowd controlling the enemy team. In this instance, Doki showcases exactly what needs to be done. He's patiently waiting for Avoinen to use his third ability, that way it's guaranteed that his body slam isn't interrupted. Briefly after, Doki slams into Lezing and Avoinen to guarantee a flawless sequencing of crowd control by his teammates Chi and Lemon. But Doki can't get enough, and here you'll see the true beauty of a tanky Gragas once again. Doki takes notice of the skirmish in the middle lane and fearlessly walks through the tower to cut off Sirius' escape path with another beautiful body slam. Specifically, this is what Gragas does throughout any teamfight as the game goes on. And here's something for you Gragas lovers. As a tank Gragas, you can consider maxing your third ability first, as it grants you a lower cooldown on the ability that will allow you to influence the fight the most. Since you're not investing any money into ability power, you just turn into a rolling crowd control machine. And if you're insane at it, you might look like Doki once we're done with this video. With an update in the past, one item got a complete makeover: the Ixtali Seedjar. Previously rumored as a weak item, it's now the staple for the Gragas support pick. The same applies to all other champions that are played in the support role, which fit into the same category, such as Gragas. The item now offers the highest amount of health, ability haste and movement speed for the lowest price possible. You can easily buy this item and boots and still have leftover gold compared to just building a Deadman's Plate. But let's focus on how to utilize this item. You become a literal gardener when you have this item. When you or an ally hit a nearby plant, it drops a seed and only you are able to see it. You may pick it up and replant that seed at any location. Nurture your allies with more honey fruit, illuminate the dangerous fog of war, or blast yourself above walls with the power of plants. The ideas are completely up to you. Next up, we'll witness and break down Doki's favorite combo for you so you can do it at home. First, use your second ability like Doki as he's walking towards with death. Instantaneously after, once you've finished the animation, cast your Protobelt towards the enemy, and once you've reached the peak of the Protobelt's momentum, you have to input your third ability. As you connect with the enemy champion like Doki does, and with Death's case, you have to aim your ultimate ability in a way that shoves the enemy towards your teammates. So hop onto the practice tool and practice this one. To play Gragas like Doki also means to be aware like Doki. Paying close attention to his teammate Zhengdu and Lee Sin is what gives Doki the edge over other support players. Witness how Zhengdu dashes towards Gomello and immediately avoids being locked down in place. As Gomello uses his stasis enchant to fight for a few extra seconds, Jingdu is already ready in position to get his own play onto the next level. Taking the poor Varus once again and executing him under the safety of his inhibitor tower to then immediately turn around and kick Avoinen full Zing into the warm embrace of Doki. Remember the different modes Gragas can be played in? Here it's about your awareness and confidence when it comes to comboing. Repeat the combo and unleash the power of Doki's Gragas. But here's something you should also know about. Gragas' third ability can be flashed in and therefore has its range extended. Just look at how Doki styles on Avoinen once again. And even after, with the minimal resources he has available, he still provides his team the best possible peel as he locks Lezing in place, as Zhengdu had enough of STM's shenanigans. And now it's time to take a look at Dokis Performance in numbers. Holding 16 out of 20 kill participations with a perfect KDA to his name, Doki just continues to impress. Next to that, bear in mind he's a full tank support Gragas, he dealt more than 800 damage per minute, while also getting more than 700 gold per minute right into his pocket. Just those numbers should showcase the level that Doki showed during the play-ins, but if you can't get enough of the Globals Icon Championship, you're more than welcome to watch any game at any time over at the following links. Catch you there.